Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you an easy way to bring cool colors and warm colors together to create this makeup look. Initially inspired by chameleons, the colors used in this tutorial are incredibly vibrant but can be subdued, so not to worry. Let's get started. As always, cleanse the face using any kind of cleanser. Here I'm using tea tree oil cleansing pads by Trader Joe's. It does a great job getting rid of the sebum and leftover makeup. Once you have a clean canvas to work on, prime away. A personal favorite of mine is Photo Finish Water by Smashbox. To hide those dark circles, pimples, etc., use a color corrector. I love my trusty Tarte color correcting palette because the salmon color is perfect when tackling my dark circles. And now I'm going to use a light foundation, also by Tarte, from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. I'm just dotting the product and blending with my beauty sponge. To highlight some areas on my face, I'm using this creamy concealer by Nars in the shade Ginger, and really working on the patches under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Again, I'm using a beauty blender just to spread out the product. With any cream product, make sure you set it with some kind of powder. Here I'm using the yellow powder from the Morphe palette, and the same beauty sponge to apply it to any areas that have cream concealer on it. Once the powder is set, remember to brush off any excess. Prior to any eyeshadow application, I'm just going to prime my eyelids using my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm warming the product between my fingers and gently dabbing it upon my lids. The first color we're going to work with is this scarlet red shade from my Meadow palette by Makeup Addiction. And using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply it as a wash. Make sure this first layer of shadow is decently opaque, and once you've applied it, use a fluffy brush to blend it out. Bring the color down to the lower lash line as well. From the Morphe Nature Glow palette in all matte, I'm using this warm brown shade and going to apply it to my crease. Using any kind of primer water, you're going to wet a brush and pick up a icy greenish blue shade. Here I'm using Slate Green, also from the Meadow palette, and I'm just going to apply it on the very lower portion of my lid closest to my lash line. Wetting the brush allows for very heavy application, and we do want that color to be nice and opaque so it shines through in the look. Slightly blend it with the crease color. Apply that same color to the middle thirds of the lower lash line. Now taking any gold foil color, apply this to the inner corners of your eyes, the brow bone, and the outer thirds of the lower lash line. Be gracious with the application. This step is what really makes the eyes pop. Using a liquid liner, draw a very thin, long line that ends at the center of the lid. This kind of application will further open up the eyes, giving the look a very sultry characteristic. Drag the same wing onto the lower lash line, also ending it at the center. Before I move on to any other steps, I need to desperately groom my brows. I'm just going to fill in the very ends and wherever I feel the hairs are sparse, and then taking a spoolie, I'm going to blend out any harsh lines. For lashes, I want long and voluminous, so I'm using my Rocket Volume Mascara by Maybelline. Make sure to coat the lower lashes as well. To chisel out my cheekbones, I'm using a matte bronzer by the Balm called Bahama Mama. I'm applying this bronzer with a very light hand because it is incredibly potent, and I'm making sure to brush away any harsh lines. Because I want the eyes to be the central focus in this look, I'm using a very tame highlighter that comes from the Morphe palette, and I'm brushing this onto the apples of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, as well as my cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going to be using a combination of two products, the lip pencil from Kylie Cosmetics Lip Kit Brown Sugar and the Velvetine Pumpkin from Lime Crime. The lip pencil will of course go first, and I'm applying a nice thick layer that can easily be mixed with the Velvetine. Because I don't want too vibrant of a shade, I'm going to apply a few drops of the Pumpkin Velvetine and just use a brush to mix the color. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial showing you guys how to create this glam look using warm and cool tones. This is a great look for nights out when you're partying or hanging out with friends, and it's so unique with the colors used. You can always mix up the shades to your preference, just be aware that you want to stay in the color families. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys and take care.